Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video is the rival runes tier list that you guys have been asking for. So I've seen a lot of comments and someone actually PM me about they want a rival rune tier list, but I reply them is it's actually kind of the same priority as the PvP tier list that I made earlier ago. It's still very updated because there's just a few patches, nothing major changes yet, so I won't be making a new tier list. But considering about the content, the GVG content, triple threats, so I'm gonna make a new tier list, which is the rival rune system for the triple threats. Okay, so for this tier list here, it's purely only for the triple threats priority. It's not going to cover knockout and beat bout because for knockout and beat bout, you can just refer back to my old tier list. Alright, so you don't have to watch this one. This one is more specifically for triple threats only. Okay, so this tier list here, I will default everyone at rival rune 12 because we already have the rival rune synthesize system in it. Then I assume you already have the quality of getting the rival runes level 12 for every single esper. Okay, then for the highest priority here is basically you want to play in triple threats. These few esper are kinda have your highest priority to upgrade them first. Then good sub beat is just a lower tier. Then decent is just being decent, having them or not having them is not too much of a difference, but it's good to have some replacement on it. Let's say you already use up your highest priority and then you already use up your good sub picks, then who else should you go for, and specifically for this triple threats content. Then extra, which means after all the attacks and then you still have some extra rival runes resources left and you kind of want to invest more, then they will be ranked in this list. And then nope, I would say is specifically for them not worth to invest in rival rune at all, so you just use them at rival rune 15 will do. Okay, so now you'll notice that I already put a list of esper here that is in the highest priority because these esper, or these few esper that I'm showing now, they are already on the meta tier since the previous tier list that I made for 3.4.5. That PvP content, basically they can be used in beatbout and KO, basically they can be used in triple threats as well. And every single esper here, you're gonna use them in triple threats and you will mostly see them in a PvP triple threats as well. Okay, then I'm gonna add in a few more esper, which is Sakura. It's gonna have your highest priority for rival rune as well, and Momo have the highest priority for triple threats as well. But keep note, if you really want to use Momo, it have to be D3 minimum. Okay, minimum D3. So let's start the tier list. So Genie here, I would say is good sub pick here because it's not really that important to rival rune her until 15 when you have most of the DPS slot here, but it's a very good sub to pick up after you use all the DPS from this meta tier list here. Then for Lucas here, I would say it's gonna be extra. So why Lucas is gonna be useful in this triple threats here? So in triple threats, you are limited to certain amount of number of tag, right? So everyone have 10 amount of tickets, and then you can only use the esper that you already used once, you cannot be using again. So in this triple threats content here, AP down, AP push, speed leader have a higher priority than the other category in the game. So Lucas being a AP pusher, for self AP pusher and also AP absorb, AP down, he kind of deals a lot of things in triple threat, especially you are able to target your own enemy because you can go find the enemy who doesn't put a speed leader, then you put in a speed leader, then your Lucas can just infinity control them, AP down them, right? So Lucas is still going to consider as extra because technically rival rune 12 is already usable. But if you want more speed or more stats, then you have to go for rival rune 15. But in my opinion, it's considered extra. It's like after all these things here, you're already done, and you still want to invest something else, then maybe on Lucas. Okay, then for Nusi here, it's going to be a good sub pick. And then Donna here, I would say is good sub pick as well. It's not that high priority for the rival rune system. Okay, then for height here, I would say it's actually a good sub pick. It's no longer like a bad tier. It's because height here, if you're not enough team, you can actually just put one height that is rival rune 15 and another 4 esper that's rival rune 12, and then you can just help let the height solo if you are not enough team for fighting. And especially when you're using hide and you're able to target the enemy who doesn't have a really good counter or Inferno Esper to kill hide, basically you can just put one hide and 4 folders and just YOLO the team, right? Then for Yubisuki, I would say it's decent here. And then Fushi Embla is gonna have the highest priority for triple threats, because a lot Esper is very limited. Like especially when you are not able to use that certain Esper combo anymore, then you're gonna need to find more combo. Then Fushi Embla is already providing a very strong combo for your choice. Then for Gabriel here is a good sub pick because fast and then immunity and also speed. Taver here I would say is decent because most of the time you need more support Esper in triple threats rather than DPS. Okay, then for Nama I would say is extra. Then for Senior here I would say it's a good sub pick because of the Senior's AP down is very strong, and especially if your Senior went to R6, able to stun 2 turns, you can technically just infinity control the enemy's team until they are not able to move. Then for Clara, it's an AP pusher plus healer here. So as I mentioned, AP pusher is very important in triple threats. So I would say it's a good sub pick. Then for Ollie here, it's going to be a good sub pick as well. The reason why here is because Ollie have the passive that prevents player die, and most importantly, he have the speed leader. And speed leader in triple threat is very important, especially when you are so limited. Like after you're using TA, after you use Chu Yao, after you use Tolan, then you are no longer have more speed leader, and you already use up 3 ticket only, and you have remaining 7 ticket. So when that situation is that happen, you need more speed leader. So Ollie being one of the speed leader and especially able to protect someone is a very good sub pick here to rival up. Then for Sally, it's going to be the highest priority. Gaius here I would say is decent. Yeah, decent. Then for Farah here I would say it's a good sub pick because of the control and also act as a DPS as well. Then for Tricky here I would say it's a good sub pick. Unas here have the highest priority for triple threats because of his speed leader for 35%. He have the highest priority for all among all the speed leader. Okay, then for Lucas here, Luis here, I would say nope. Liling, I would say nope. Or maybe extra, depends on you, but I don't really think so. Then for Jinyu Yao, I would say it's a good sub pick. Intisa, I would say it's extra because of the true damage she's able to do in AoE. Then for Changji, I would say it's decent. Then Elaine here, I would say nope. Ashley here, depends on you, but I would say nope, I guess. Then for Leora, nope. Abigail, if you really want to use her, then rival her is very important as well, so I would say it's extra. Brewster here is pretty decent, especially you are able to pick the enemy, and everyone's defend team is also very limited, right? So if you are able to avoid teams like Mavis or teams like Anna, Brewster is actually still going to be a very strong DPS here. Then for Elliot here, I would say no. Ahmed here, I would say is pretty extra. Like Rival Rune 12 is already workable for Ahmed, no need to go until Rival Rune 15. Valeria here, I would say nope. Hilda here is pretty a good sub pick as well. Then Camille, no. Matteo, no. Phantom Sister, extra, because if you want to have more speed on her, then yeah, or else actually Rival Rune 12 is actually just already usable. Then Ife being Ife tier, then Ophelia, nope. Everett here, I would say is actually a decent or good sub pick. It's either here, then maybe I'll put it here because it's not worth that high priority. Then Zora, nope. Biotina, nope. Yamato with a buffer and also AP down is pretty good as well, so I would say it's a good sub pick here. Then for Tang Xuan, I would say nope. Yunchuan, nope. TA, highest priority. Then Yuran here with the sleep buff is actually extra. It really depends on you. If I have to consider with them, I think Yuran, no. Then for Haley, no. Nora, no. JV is also no. Yuhimi actually pretty decent for this triple threats here because of her speed leader is very important. So rivaling her for her speed to deal damage as well is pretty important. Then Fatima here, I would actually say a good sub pick. Reason why, even though Fatima kind of sucks, but because in triple threats everyone team is very limited, which means when enemies Wu Yu team is no longer in a defense, and when you're attacking that tower, and that tower doesn't have a defense with a Wu Yu, you're kind of able to use Fatima to just clear the enemy team pretty easily as well. So I would say it's a good sub pick, or maybe decent somewhere here. Okay, consider with them. Okay, maybe lower tier decent. Okay, then Ife just being Ife, and then there's a few more Esper that's worth to mention, which is gonna be Prisker. Prisker, I would say, is have the highest priority to actually rivaling him because he provides a speed leader, which is very important. 25% is the same tier as the TA now, and then if you rival Prisker will gain more speed, and this speed here will make him able to just fully control the enemy team, especially if you target the team that doesn't have a lot of dispel as well. Okay, then the worth mentioning one is also Yushu here. So Yushu, after like you use most of the DPS here and then you're still facing an Anna team, Yushu is most probably your a few remaining Esper that's able to kill Anna, because if you compare with the one at decent tier and extra tier here, like most of the DPS, so let's say Brewster, or maybe like Fatima, or like Everett, or like Intisa here, they are not really, and including Teva as well, they are not really a good DPS to actually kill Anna, and especially with the Shimmer Revert, most of the play have Anna, and then the triple trust team, maybe you're gonna meet a lot of Anna as well. So Yushu value is actually pretty high, especially if you max her rival rune to level 15 and you want to use her on triple trust and you can target the Anna team. Yushu is probably one of your best pick. Then for Hengyue Emma is actually pretty good sub pick as well, especially when you use most of the meta team combination here, like a Wu Yu team or Tolan team or like Iki team, then Anna team. It's like you kind of use all the meta tier already. Then if you really want a strong and solid combo, Emma Hengyue is still a very good pick. Okay, still a very solid pick to use them and very strong as well. Then for Dahlia here, I would say the highest priority is because after using most of the meta team here, then if you really still need the AP pusher, the aggressive AP pusher, we are not comparing like Asuna for all those Esper that have a slight AP push. Dahlia is most probably one of your most important pick as well. And because Rival Rune 12 and Rival Rune 15, there's still a pretty big gap in terms of speed. So let's say some kind of support, let's say like Ahmed, doesn't really rely that much of speed because she can passively heals and he doesn't really need to take the first action first. But for Dahlia, this kind of AP pusher Esper, you want her to be fast, you want her to be able to instantly take her action and AP push the whole team. So she is the highest priority among the like epic Esper in terms of AP pusher. Okay, then for Longmin here, same thing as Prisker. Like after using your speed leader, so you use your TA, you use your Unas, you use your Chu Yao, you use your who else? TA, Chang, Chu Yao, Tolan, Unas. Okay, these 4 meta speed leader already, and if you really still need a few more speed leader, Prisker is one, then Longmin is one of them. So you have 6 speed leader here. Oh, and Yuhei as well. So total 7, and Ollie is going to be 8. Okay, then if you still need 2 more speed leader, we still have Parmi here. Okay, Parmi here. So Parmi here is also for sub speed. Okay, their speed is 20, so maybe I put it lower tier. Parmi here also a speed leader, and then if you really need a speed leader choice again, Parmi is one of your choice. And then Parmi have a very consistent stun and sleep as well. So you kind of still want her Rival Rune to 15 to be strong. Okay. But maybe not that high, because if I really have to consider priority, they doesn't need that high. So I would say it's the extra resources. I don't want to confuse you guys, so maybe I'll put it at extra. Okay, then for Sachiko, to be honest, I would say it's the highest priority, because if you level her up, she will be fast enough, she'll be tanky enough, and able to provide decent enough shield to protect your team. Also, she provides crit damage, crit rate buff, and also a lot of CD reduction. So in one of my triple red threats team, I actually built a Ollie, and Ollie is Rival Rune 12 plus Ahmed Rival Rune 12 plus Sachiko that's Rival Rune 15. So Ahmed and Sachiko can keep on reducing the skill of Oli, so Oli can be infinity, having his passive, and then put in some random DPS and support to make the team pretty fun as well. So Sachiko, I would say, is pretty high priority for her to be max. Then for Ira, because AP push is very important for triple threats. AP down and AP push. So if you have speed leader and you target the defense team that doesn't have speed leader, you are going to take the first turn. And then Ira is probably one of the best AP down unit if you really need to use her. Okay, then the rest here I don't really think is that important. Maybe Fabrice, right? But the rest of the Esper here, maybe like Chloe if you really want. But I'm not gonna include all the epic Esper here. Maybe most of them Reverend 12 is already usable. Okay. Oh, one last thing. Liao is your Tolan. So even though you are not able to use Liao speed leader in triple threats, but Liao is a baby Tolan. So if you want to use let's say I build a team with Prisker, and then Liao, and then Dahlia, and then I put 2 more DPS here. So Dahlia will AP push my team, assuming I'm fighting a Jinchu Mavis team, and then the Jinchu Mavis team will not be a speed leader, right? Because Jinchu Mavis team probably are surrounding around a more tankier team. So Dahlia will boost AP push the team, and then Prisker will stun everyone, and then CD up them as well. And then Liao will, I don't know who is the orders, right? Then Liao will able to eat Mavis. Liao will always target Mavis. Then Mavis will be not able to use her passive, and then you have some other AoE nuke Esper, let's say like Gaius, or let's say like Fatima, or let's say like Farah, then just nuke everyone and cannot trigger Mavis passive because it's getting eat by Liao. So Liao is actually the best MVP here in terms of in triple threats. Like, cause in triple threats the Esper are very limited to pick, and then very limited to pick, and then a lot of Esper's value actually shine up. But now, because after you use that certain Esper, you're no longer able to use that combo, so you have to find back a lot of the old meta combo and actually mix and match if you really want to fully utilize all your 10 ticket and play around. Okay, so as I said, this tier list is purely for triple threats only, so it the priority and the meaning is totally different than beat bout and knockout as well. So if for those who are looking for a beat bout and knockout rivalry tier list, actually just look back at the PvP tier list will do. They are the same. Who is the meta, then who have the priority to rivalry it, right? So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. If you feel free to comment down which part or which Esper you disagree on that tier. So let's say you think Li Ling should have the value to go up to the highest priority, just let me know as well. Okay, so this is just my own point of view. You can disagree, you can also agree. Just feel free to comment down and share your thoughts. Right, so hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is Jen MP, Rosas15, Mokult Rajali, The Bluest Trelane, Pigeons Roulette, thank you so much for the support. And supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Code Wilderness, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Rimu, Choni, Von Hexa, Luxley, Rawson Bessie, Antonio Winterspoon, Marilyn Williams, Uncle Chat, thank you so much for the support. And special thanks to everyone who have been supporting me for 1 month to 5 months straight. So hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.